Preparation is going really well for the tour. Like I said, we just finished a press trip through Europe. We've got a bunch of other press to do over the next couple of weeks, and obviously we're here at the video. But after that, we've got our live squad, as it were, working on film and projection. And for one example, we've got light boxes with smoke machines inside, so you can stand on them and be underlit, which is great because it means if I'm playing a show and there's lots of journalists and that, and I've got a really big pimple, I can just keep a foot on the smoke machine until it's like fills the entire stage up. And where's the guitar? Oh, they've fallen off the stage. Tel Aviv. So yeah, that's going very well. We're really looking forward to going back to Europe because the last 3 years we've sort of spent most of our time touring the States and South America, Russia, went to India, and basically just been undertaking summer festivals in Europe. But this is, like I said, the first time in about 3 years that we've actually gone back. And having been in Europe last week, suddenly realised how much we missed it, and some of the venues that we usually play and are going to play on this forthcoming headline tour. I don't know, I like it all. Like I say, going back to Europe this week, I just sort of realised how much I've sort of missed playing places like France and Germany. But I like touring the States a lot because, well, to us it's not really touring, it's more like that's secondary, and visiting Walmart and just buying crap is of primary importance. Yeah, I love the States. I've just come back with so much rubbish, so many toys and what have you. But yeah, no, I like it all, to be fair. No favouritism. There's been loads of ridiculous scrapes. There was a time in Russia where this is like back in '98, and our promoters were all mafia, and we went to we'd already had a scrape at the airport because on the plane our keyboardist had decided to fall in with a Russian basketball team, but they were all really sort of fat, bearded white blokes. It didn't make any sense, but they were just down in vodka, and he got embroiled in that, got very drunk, ended up having a fight in the airport, being arrested, thrown in jail, then bailed a few hours later for about $30 US. In the meantime, we'd all gone out to like a nightclub with these mafia promoters. He'd been woken up by two policemen with Kalashnikovs, basically just shouting at him in his room, which he obviously attributed to the incident at the airport. And basically didn't understand a word they said, so he just gave them like a bumper pack of Marlboro Red, and they just fucked off. It's brilliant. But in the meanwhile, we ended up in the middle of like a Mexican standoff between two rival mafia things, and they were pulling guns, and I was just standing in the middle having a cigarette going, what the hell? That was kind of worrying. Oh yeah, there's certainly going to be more dates next year. Because this forthcoming tour is like a package tour, and it's been put on by a promoter other than our usual booking agent. It's meant that we haven't been in control of exactly where we're playing, so we're only doing one date in England, for example, one date in France, yet we're doing the Ukraine and Belarus, Finland and the Eastern Bloc. So that gives us the opportunity to go back next year and do a secondary leg, which will be quite cool. And also next year, February, we're taking out Decapitated, The Agonist and The Fallen, I believe, for like a full-scale assault of America, Mexico and Canada again.